This landscape, this beautiful place jumps into such full life force so quickly. You get energized right out of bed and right into the vibrance of the diversity of life that's here. Here in Panama, the day we started, this was a cattle farm backed by forests. Now it's a forest with a recovering forest in the foreground. So the whole place is now a forest. And every time we come back, there are more and more plants and animals. The wildlife recovers, the coffee gets better, the people are better paid every day, and we've got better taste to work with every day. So these things drive us, and that's what 90 Plus is all about. What an incredible place for a coffee farm. We're on a strip of land between the Caribbean and the Pacific. You've got the weather generated from both sides, which create incredible diversity even day by day as the winds fight from either ocean. Incredible clouds. We're close to the biggest volcano in the country, around which all the coffee land that's really great and high elevation enough to produce great coffee is. There are so many places to explore. We've got 2 small rivers and 1 big river on the property. The rivers are so pristine. The way the coffee integrates with forest and comes right up to a river bank. It's so gorgeous. Really, the enjoyment of this place goes far beyond the coffee, far beyond the ecological project. It's really just such a beautiful place. When I got into roasting coffee and traveled to my first farm and found out that, in fact, the culture of coffee tasting and taste appreciation really wasn't at the farm as I expected it would be, it was a shock to me. At the same time that it was shocking, it was the crack in my universe opening up and saying, go to the farm and make taste important. I'll pay 50 cents more, I'll pay $1 more for a cup that I love better, especially if I know that it's coming from a place where farm is being transformed, where community is integrated, where ecology comprehensively with nature, food, energy is integrated. And our objective here is to take it to the extreme. And 90 Plus Gesha Estates here in Panama is the first place where we're able to control it all, and we're pushing as hard as we can, as fast forward as we can. One of the things that was unexpected when I got into coffee was how contagious love for what you do can be. And now we have a team of national and world champions, but really more important than that, we have a team of people who have aligned with us. Now they come to our farms and work with us in the handling of the coffee. They get to explore the coffee ecology that we're driving forward, that we love so much. And this contagious, desire to not only make excellent taste, but to do so in these places that just feel really good, because everybody is doing their best to do the right thing every day. And you feel nature responding, you feel people responding, the makers themselves get into that feel and contribute to that feel and really connect the story of farm transformation and an ecological approach to coffee. So to have them part of all of this has been a really magical aspect of our work to date, and I only feel that growing. Vital to any processing routine, if it's built to make taste, is the taste feedback. so many producers don't taste their own coffee, so there's no information, no feedback directly to them about what they're doing. They change one aspect of a process, they don't test. So to us, the data, the tasting data is vital to inform the processing data, and we do that through our own system of very specific, descriptor-focused, controlled environment coffee tasting. So we roast the coffees. Of course, the roasting has to be done with precision and skill. We've been able to train our team here, our ambitious local crew, to roast very well. We evaluate the color of the coffees through a ground color chart to make sure we're not responding to roast influences on the high or low side. And we evaluate the coffees based on their raw aromatic and flavor potential, and look at that flavor potential and look at that flavor data and compare it to how the coffee was processed, on which day, from which place, which style of fermentation, which style of drying. And that gives us our base model for making a taste profile. That's the data we need to repeat again and craft taste profiles for our 90 plus clients. 90 Plus Coffee, if there's something that I've given to it, it's been that bottomless drive to find better taste, and to do so in the context of making coffee more ecologically, making it more like what I saw in Ethiopia, with a stewardship for taste, and actually taking that stewardship of taste and bringing revenue back to the farm that can reforest lands. Instead of the trend of deforestation that we see in the world that's all around us, everybody trying to use the land to the best utility for themselves. Instead, the idea is that this is for more than us. To take a broken system and replace it with something that comes alive immediately for you, it's been the most incredible reward. Nature's conspiring for us. You can really feel that. I saw this big, beautiful farm here, and everything that I wanted to have happen in terms of coffee ecology that I saw in Ethiopia, the coffee in the understory and the perfect canopy. I saw a canvas here on which to do that would take time, and incrementally we could learn our own lessons and chart our own territory and be an example for everyone else in the world. So we're 6 years along the journey, and the rewards every time we come back are they're felt. You can see the changes. Even though it will take decades, it's decades of enjoyment and decades of measurable change that you can feel really on a daily basis in the people, in the land, in the coffee.